Hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to tonight's racing action here at Long Beach tonight for the Ginetta Evolution end of stage one. This is the final round of stage one of the Ginetta Evolution. It is, of course, here. So this is the final round, as I said, of the Ginetta Juniors or GT5s, one of the cars there, and we're heading into a new car for next round after tonight. What a championship it's been so far. We thoroughly have indeed enjoyed it. If you guys have as well, then awesome. That is awesome to hear. Please do, of course, smash a like and subscribe. It would mean a lot, as we have 15 drivers here in the session for you tonight. Pet Viv, I think that is, just has left the session for some reason. Don't know why that is, but he is left. And we're looking at Lonnie right now, the first driver who will be setting a lap for us tonight. Heading down the long back straight he goes here, before he heads into the next couple of corners. There is literally like 4 more corners he has to go through into the third to last. Now he heads now into second to last, and now heads up to the last corner, now into it. Now he turns and then down the start line straight. It actually isn't a straight, if you didn't know. It's like a curved kind of straight, so it kind of is a straight but kind of isn't at the same time, so that's kind of why it is. And here he heads to the line and across it now, a 1:30.959. Hello to everyone who is watching, of course, in the chat. BM BIEM Racing, hello mate, and Bowie, hello. Oh, he hits the curb a little bit there, but he's straight back into the pit lane. He is there, so 1:30 is to beat now. It is, with the timings set here today, as here comes David across the line to start a lap. I think he is. I don't actually think I think he invalidated a lap around the circuit somewhere. I think he did. Wow, that's a first. But Dalavan is in the lead now with a 1:30.1 compared to Lonnie 1:30. I think that's Lonnie 1:30.9. Yeah, it is. Is it Lonnie? Yep, it is. Who we were on board with earlier. So he's improved that by 0.6. It's a very, very lovely thing to talk to be here with, and yeah, it's great to be a part of. He's improving by 0.5 in the first sector. That is quick from Dalavan there. As he now heads around here, he does this beautiful circuit. We're doing it at night for once, and it should be an absolute cracker in the night race. If you are enjoying this content and you enjoy Gavra League, smash a like on this and always subscribe as well. We've just hit 720 subs, so thank you for that. But Dalavan here is about to finish the second sector. Literally all second sector is 4 corners and a little straight and kind of 2 bigger straights, and he's 0.7 up on this lap. He could be doing a 1:29.5 here. This could be big from him. It's one of the biggest circuits we go to in the year, of course. So 16 drivers, that's quite a lot of cars driving around here, if you know what I mean. And sadly, Ethan can't be with us tonight. He is ill. He's been a bit poorly today. He was sick this morning, so he said, I was sick this morning, so I don't think I should be doing commentary tonight, which I think is fair enough. As here comes Dalavan then to the line here in the final race of this championship season in this car. A 1:30.0, 1 second quicker. I think it's that. I always say this on this circuit. It's always the last 4 corner section that catches a lot of people out. As you can see, that's where backs is. This bit here, just from the corner at the top of the screen there, all the way to these two corners, is always where people slow down and make a little mistake and cost them the laps. Which is fair enough to say. I've got to say it is. It costs people laps. Just technical something, guys. Just give me a second. I've just got to check if something on my phone. So give me 1 second. So here we go then, as we're looking now at the cars around the circuit. So we're now looking at, we'll head down to look at one of the drivers who hasn't started a lap yet, which is Beza now to the line. Does he do a lap? No, he starts a lap then. So here he goes then. I think he's starting a lap. I think he actually should have actually invalidated Beza. I think maybe Beza just invalidated his lap there. So yeah, he did there. So hello to everyone who is watching, all of you here in the. If you are watching, do please comment your predictions and all that. But we have 1 minute 50 to go. So let me just run you quickly through the championship standings. Thanks to everyone who does provide us with some quality championship standings. Because you are all making us a lot easier for us to do racing and all that. So thank you. Where are we? Do we have the Ginetta one? Oh, we do. Here we go. Ginetta Evolution. It is Bax in the lead with 99 points. Lonnie second with 99 points, but Lonnie has not had the same start of season. He hasn't. He's had 21, 30, 18 compared to 30, 24, 15. That adds up, by the way, to the same points. David next on 60 points. Then it's Marquis on 51. Boston Row on 48. Alcagram on 35, Renta on 27, Dalavan on 25, Duke Martin on 22, Pet Biv on 19, Beza on 13, Alienzo on 13, Joanne on 11, TTV Alienzo on 9, Make on 8, and GJDM on 7. So there you go, that's a championship, and we are 30 seconds away from calling this quits. Calling this practice session to an end, or to a halt, because that would be the checker flag out and it'll be done. Let's head up to somebody else now. Beza has not done a lap yet because he's invalidated it there. Boston Row, here we go. We talked about him a second ago. Now he's drafting down the back straight here with a few other cars, as you do around here. Hello to everyone tonight. Hello Agulator in the chat. Go Pete. Yep, go Pete indeed. He's done an okay. Is he hit? No, he's not here. Oh, Pete has not made it to come back. Let's see what Boston Row can do. Then there's a few in the pit. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 in the pit lane. As the rest of them here, are they going to finish laps, or are they just going to come in to the pit lane? I have no idea. I've not really been focused, but there goes King Quinn across the line. A reserve, I think, tonight. King Quinn is. If he's actually in the championship, I missed his name off then when I said it. There with a 1:33.557. Beza is the only one now we're waiting for who has not done a lap yet. He's invalidated again. So I think that's it for the qualifying session, for the practice session. Sorry, for you here with 35 seconds to go. Sorry, I think he has done it. Here we have, and he hits the wall again. So I think he will be coming straight into the pit lane here, and it's a tricky sector 3, as I always say around here, everybody. Very tricky sector 3. It's never been the easiest sector 3. Here we go then. So it was Interceptor who got your fastest time with a 1:29.328. Siventa with a 1:29.6 was second. 1:29.724 for David in third. Lonnie fourth. Bosmo fifth, and Dalavan sixth were your top 6 in practices. So I think that pretty much sums up your practice for you, and I think maybe qualifying will be pretty similar, if I'm not mistaken. I think it'll be pretty similar for qualifying, as we see Ulienzo now, as you can see, with the green and grey car heading out onto the pit lane, now onto the circuit. It's a very nice car he's got there. His teammates already out on circuit though, so we'll head on board with one of the cars here. We will. Don't think it'll be Oleanzo. I think it would be maybe one of the drivers who I don't know who really. Is it Boston? Is Boston Road the first one out? Let me just check. Yeah, Boston Road was the first one out, so we're going to actually stick on board with Boston Road then, and we'll give you a lap of this circuit on board with Boston Road. If you can't see the car because of the little bottom screen, I'm sorry. There was we could have got a second commentator in tonight who could have done this for me, which would have been Bowie. But he wanted to do some practice in some cars, so I thought I'd let him practice instead of commentating with me. He said he's still up for commentating if he wants to do it, but I thought, nah, maybe just let him practice tonight. So that's why we are here on my own. And Ethan wasn't going to be here either because he's ill. So, yeah. I bet you anything he will... Mission tires. Yeah. Flip, hello mate, good evening. We're on board with Boston Road, you're somebody in GTE and GT3 we've had, and tonight he's in this car. So here we go then, with a lap around the circuit, then to out the last corner you come. I'm going to put this speedometer on for you guys as well, just to show how quick they go. Down the straight he goes, then across the line he's just gone. Across the line now, sorry, he goes to start his lap then. You manage around here about 110 miles an hour down this straight, 11 actually. So as he heads now into the braking zone. Now, well, the meter boards are there. You hit about 150 meter board down from 116 miles an hour there to about 70 into this real braking zone here, which is about 30 miles an hour, and then away we head down the next bit here. But 70 now up to 70, and here with these little sections here, you have to clip the curbs, just very tiny. Clip the curb. Don't clip it too much because you could wobble the car a little bit and bang, smash into the wall. Hard you could go up to about 100 miles an hour there. You should go 97 to 100 is where the average car goes. Then down a little straight, you go here past the chapel down the side of the street there. Brake at the 100 meter board. Turn in like he does. Go close to the curb and then out, and then a race down the back straight. Now this is the back straight for you. Here it is. Not the biggest back straight of by all means, but you can manage about 110 miles an hour down here, and yeah, you hit 110 and then you brake straight away at the 150 meter board again through this tight section here, which is where the time is lost if you don't do it right. Clip the curb there, then try and go to stay on the inside line, then go to the inside of this bit where the grey bit is there. Out you come, and then you race your way down to the line to at the line. You'll be probably looking about 100 miles an hour when you're at the about 97 to 105, I'd say, the line, and across it you come a 130.4 for Boston Road. Very decent there, that lap is. Dalavan couldn't even compete that. A 130.5 from Dalavan, a very good lap there from Boston Road. He beat his practice time, so well done Boston Road for that there. So has Beza, and Alcagram has done something now. I don't know what he's done, but back to set a lap there. TTV Alcazi is here as well. Every driver's here tonight except except Peter. I don't know where Pet is. Sorry, Pet is. Pete, I think it is Pete Biv, but he's not in the session, and he was the one I think who set the session up. So I don't know where he is tonight. Maybe internet issues. He might tell us in a bit. But yeah, as we're heading around now, we do as David with the fastest lap number 29.8, the first 29 of the night. Absolutely bloody brilliant though. That is absolutely brilliant. He really does show what he's capable of there. He does. Boston Road still second though, very good here with 5 minutes and 38 seconds to go. Sorry, 31 seconds to go now. And this is a real good session here tonight, real good fill factor here as well. If you can't see the time at the top of the screen tonight, I will tell you it constantly, the time. We have 5 minutes and 16 seconds to go. If you can see that tiny little ticker at the top of the screen where it says David and then it says currently watching, just above that it says time remaining, and it will say up there, very small print if you can't read it tonight. But yeah, David's leading this, and all good to see. And Beza has actually set a lap, a 132.2, so he's knows where he made the mistake then in the practice session, and now he's overcome that little bit of circuit and has now got a time in. We're now looking at King Quinn, who is in a reserve driver tonight. He is. Hello, Pro Oliver in the chat as well. Nice to have you along to watch something different tonight, which is not F1. And yeah, if you're wondering, guys, what I do commentary-wise other than Gavra Racing, but before we do that, King Quinn then to the line, 100 miles an hour there, 156.0. So he was doing a warm-up lap there to get his tyres warm up. Kinkering was. So they you go from him as now they come to the first corner then where you brake at the 150 metre board, and it's a very nice long straight actually. I love this circuit. What I don't like about the circuit is this bit. I hate going around this fountain. I call it a water feature, but it's not. It's like a fountain kind of area. I hate that, and I hate the last little sector. The last sector, which is after the back straight. I class it as a back straight because it's like the long straight that parallel with the starting straight. That after the back straight, them corners there, that really gets me annoyed there. But I love watching IMSA around here. The LMPs, GTs around here, very quick it is. A lot of lapping, lots of laps. The cars are. Very fun idea it is. With 3 minutes and 39 seconds to go of the session. It is awesome, this circuit is. We're going to now look at Olienzo here, who I think has just made a mistake, and there he is now. Dalavan makes the fastest lap there, a 1:29.3. This is looking quick tonight, to be quick turnaround with pace tonight. It really is quick turnaround of pace. But, you know, just got to all deal with stuff and don't focus much on that. And to all of you guys out there, let us know your predictions as well in the comments for what you think it's going to be. First, second, third tonight. We want to know your top 3 tonight in this. And again, yeah, Aguilator, I have no idea what happened to Pet Biv. He was here, he was in the session for a little bit of practice. He came out, I think, for practice and then just disconnected. And just said Pet Biv, it just at the bottom in light blue, Pet Biv left the session, so I don't know. He joined back and then just left again, so I have no idea. Here as we're looking at Boston Road, third in the timing sheet here. Will he be coming into the pit lane and having a quick fuel break, a little break, and then back out straight away? Or will he just stick out and do the 2 minutes 30 left we have and not do anything else? But yeah, so what if you want to know, guys, what kind of commentary I do that is not Gavra League? On a Thursday night, I'm on SFR, which is Speed Force Racing PS4, which is a F1 league. On a Saturday, I'm on another F1 league called Fair League Racing, and on Sunday. So yeah, very interesting. Should be very good. It should be indeed. And yeah, I'm very happy to be a part of them, as you know. As Boston Road goes quicker there by 0.08 of a second, puts him up to second with a 1:29.343. Very nice for Boston Road. Just to tell you guys, as I'm going to quickly show you now, if I head further down now to looking at 14th, TTV. Alcaz gets a grid place penalty, so at the moment he'll be starting in P15. As there we go, look into the session. Just joined us comes Pet Biv. So Pet Biv, welcome back. He's somehow got into this here. He has. Thanks for the information, Cadwell. That's absolutely fine. Yeah. He joined. So basically, Pet Biv, he's back now. So you can all talk to him in a second. Oh, you know now he's here. But basically, what happened was he joined the session, right? He then left the session. Then he joined back. So he was in with everyone else. He then left. Then he joined back, and then somehow he left again, and he couldn't come back in. And now he's finally made his way back in, and he'll start P816 here. We will with a minute to go. So if anyone now is just starting laps, you need to be in the second anywhere from the second sector end of the second sector, start the third sector. I'll kind of say. So anywhere from the back straight onwards, you kind of need to be. It should be really interesting tonight to give the ideas on thoughts of drivers at the race. We might actually get a driver in tonight, like Boston Rowe or something, or Lonnie or somebody in after the race. But just to give you an idea, guys, of how tight the championship actually is, in regards of the team standings, Lonnie and Marky are on 120 points. HBH, which is David and Boston Rowe, 108 points. Alcagram and Bax, 104 points. And then it's a massive drop down to Dalavan and Sienta on 52 points. Then it's Joanna and Pet Biv on 30 points. 29 points is Duke Martin and GJDM. Alienzo and TTV Alienzo 22 points, and Beza and Make 21 points. So all close in the championship here. We now go Checker. So here comes the Interceptor then for the final time of his qualifying session. Here he comes to the line. He will come. Where's he going to finish? He stays in 6th there and does not improve. We now got David on a lap. We do, as we can see, but he's not going to be the next one to cross. I think it may be... No, it won't be Dalavan either. Who will it be then to come across the line? Is it Beza? It's Beza. So Beza now. Or Beza. Beza. I don't really know. It's kind of a similar way to say it here. Coming to line then as the checker flag waves here on the raceway. It goes up to 10th. Brilliant lap there from him. There it is. I think we were looking at Bax next, was it? It was Dalavan. He doesn't improve there. I think we're just waiting for one more driver now. I think it's just Make, maybe. Well, actually, Alienzo crosses, doesn't improve. Pet Biv, I think this will be his first lap of the session to cross, and he doesn't improve either. His lap time is invalid, I think, or maybe it was just an out lap there he did. We're waiting for a couple more drivers to cross here, waiting for Make. He's in the pit lane. Let's see what Bax can do then as he heads out of the last corner. Is he going to come straight into the pit lane, or is he going to come across the line? Nope, he's skipped the pit lane wall there. The little gap you can come in. He crosses the line, improves, but is 1/10 off the lead. That is close at the top there. So let me give you the full result then. It is Lonnie P1 with a 1:28.9. Second is Bax with a 1:29.040. 1/10 off the leader. Dalavan third, Bottom Row fourth, David fifth, Interceptor sixth, Alcagram seventh, Shiventa 8th, Joanna 9th, Beza 10th, Make 11th, 12th Duke Martin, 13th Kinquin, TTV Alienzo, 14th, TTV Alienzo will be 15th, and Pet Biv with no lap set in 16th position, but still going to be really good tonight. And I took your comments on board, guys, from all the other streams we did, and you don't want us to look at always the top 4 or 5 in the session. So what we're going to do tonight, as it's because it's me commentating, and no, we don't have Ethan here, who just likes watching the top 5. No offence to Ethan, I just think he just likes doing that. If there's a close pass, we'll go to it, even if it's like 15th, 16th, and they're lapped probably. We will go to it. 30-minute race, so a long race. As you've seen there, in about 10-minute sessions, you can do about 6 or 7 laps around here. So it's a lovely session here. 30 minutes. It is 1.5. So if you do think about it, it's 1.5. So it's 30 divided by 1.5. You're looking at about 20 laps around. I would say about 20, 21, 22 laps around here. Very nice indeed for all of you guys around here. It should be. We will wait now a couple of minutes until this all. And thanks all. And again, I wasn't able to be here at the weekend to see the Fantabure's like tribute races, but thanks to everyone who did take part in them. We all do appreciate that, and all good it was there. And hello to everyone who is just getting their setups ready in the session. We will be back in about 40 seconds. My predictions tonight are looking like it's going to be Lonnie, Dalavan and Boston Row top 3, and then Lonnie, Bax and Boston Row top 3, Dalavan 4th and David 5th. Interceptor 5th and David 6th tonight will be what I think it will be. So there you go, guys. Let us know in the comments what are your predictions. Razor says this is my worst track. Yeah, I agree with you. It's very tricky, this circuit. It's a very lovely circuit, but tricky. Not gonna. Pep. Looking forward to the race night. Harry brother. Yeah, we all are looking forward to this race night. Very, very looking forward to it. And yeah, so everyone who is here, good luck to all the drivers if you're listening. And if you're not listening and you're not a driver, then hello. But we are syncing up to the session. Here we are. The 3 red lights now are now 4. Now we're off, and we're green, and away we go for 29 minutes and 59 seconds of racing. Already we have a split grid pretty much. We do here. The top 5 kind of broken away already from the grid here as the 16 of them head down to corner 1. Here they do. Into corner 1 now we go. All 16 together. It will be quite spread out, I bet you, in a minute. But it's Lonnie in the lead from Dax, from Dalavan. And it looks like to me, as I head a bit further down the order, everybody has got through the first corner safe. It's just into this corner here. We have a spinner already, and that looked to me like it was TT. Looked to me like it was, who was that actually? Who had the little spin there? I'm just trying to have a look. Yeah, it was Alcagram who lost 2 drivers, disconnected. Alianzo leaves the session, and I think that's somebody else who's gone, and we have a spinner, and that's Joe, and that's Joanna. Has hit the wall. That is not what we expected tonight. And Make was in contact involved as well. He now gets back going. Mike, I don't really know what you're going to call him, but that there. There is a battle at the top here. Look, as you can see at the top of your screen here, Dalavan now really wants to keep his position, but King-Queen, I think, not King-Queen, sorry, I think Interceptor really wants, Interceptor really wants to try and get it. It's not, it's solved, there it is, but Boston Row, right on the side here he was, and I think he still is, on David here. I just think Boston Row has this here. Sadly, we've lost 2 drivers already due to internet issues, and just one person just decided to leave. But, yeah. Here they did, as they're heading around now to lap 2. So it looks like here, it looks like from a standing start lap. Thank you very much to say, Caddy Fredbox. Thank you very much. I do appreciate it. It's the problem. I think the problem. I'm not gonna take any criticism to Ethan here, because I think Ethan and everyone on Gavra is a really good commentary. But what I think is I get more out of not commentating on my own than with somebody else. But if Ethan was commentating with me, he would be lead and I'd be second, and that's fine. I get on with Ethan, so that's great to see. But I just like sometimes just doing it on my own and really just enjoying it. But look at this as we go on board. Interceptor here, right on the back of Boston Row, about 0.2 off him, and he really is trying to be absolutely brilliant. Here he is. But what is Dalavan going to do in the background? Is Dalavan actually going to nick his way through, or is it just going to be these 3 battling it out? We want to actually know with the proper lap here we do, what they can do on a non-standing start lap, so they've had a lap around and then they fly this, because then we can work out from non-standing start, as that's a mistake there from Boston Row. Here it is, and I just think Interceptor there was looking on Boston Row, as their quicker laps they are there, 29s and 30s for that, so the leader gap's going down because the leader made a mistake. As here he goes then, does Dalavan, down the inside he goes. Yes, I'm sorry if you can hear my phone buzzing constantly, guys. I get notifications that YouTubers have just gone live, and a few people are talking to me, so I do apologise. But yeah, everything's fine here. It's into the pits comes Bezo and TTV, so they have made a mistake somewhere and they've crashed. They have there, as Bax was right on the back of the leader. He's now gone it back down to 0.7. There he did. Here they did. Anyway, as Bax now is looking to try and close up to the lead. Here he is, really is. Oh, Duke Martin left because he pressed the button by accident. Oh my, that's not good to see. That isn't there then. From Duke Martin. The leaders though have pulled away massively. Look at this. They've pulled away massively. They've got a gap now of like a good old 0.8 maybe, or a lot more than that. But yeah, so it looks like Pet Biv and that are lapped in the sense of this. We still have that. Oh, and he's crashed into the wall. Interceptor in the wall, and that puts Boston Row and that puts Dalavan, sorry, back in front, and Boston Row back in front as well. If Boston Row was not through, and he smacked a light there, so that means that the right-hand side of the car will be a little bit more. If you think about it in the game, the front of the car will be like on maybe 10 or 11, maybe 12 instead of anything else. Here it will be, but yeah, it's lovely to see it all. But here he goes then, and he's done it. What a move there. Boston Row, I think, let him through. I don't know if he has, but great move from Dalavan there if he has. See, as we head down the Seaside Way. I'm calling it Seaside Way because that's what the sign of the road says here in Las Vegas, in LA. Las Vegas? It's Las Vegas or wherever we are anyway racing this. Very nice indeed it is. And he's got that done there, he has. No other battles really except this one, so we're going to keep with this one for a minute because this is the closest battle we've got. Actually, no, it's not. Back to closed up right to Lonnie now, and Lonnie now will really try and try and get back through. Here he did, and he really is pushing it, but can Bax get through, and Bax Console Planet get through here or not? It's a shame that we have to say goodbye to some drivers due to disconnection problems and just leaving the session, which is a shame. But yeah, just got to deal with it sometimes. So we already have lapped cars. We've already had nearly 7 minutes of session here we have, and I think they're lapping a car here because you can see them trying to go past the car here. I don't know if it's lapping a car in front of them here with Bax. No, it's David. Is it David? Wait, is it David though? Let me just check. Yeah, it's David's caught in the battle then, caught up with this situation. So I thought it was just Bax and Lonnie, but David's close right up to the back of them. This will probably be the only time I really see the leaders today, because we've got a good battle heading for 4th, 5th and 6th, which we can talk about as well. But Lonnie has really messed this all up. He's done well here, sorry, to get away with this. Back to the console. I just don't think he's quick enough. If you look at the pace on his car, actually he's got a quicker lap last time than David, but David looked quicker on this lap than he did last lap, so he's closed the gap in. David was 1.6 seconds to the leader, he's now 1.2, so that shows you how quick David had been on that last lap. As we'll check when they crossed the line this time for you to give you some information. Yes, a 1:29.3 compared to 1:29.5, so David is pushing this lap ever so hard. I know it's 22 minutes to go, so still a long time to go, but David here is really trying ever so hard, ladies and gentlemen. If you didn't know and you do want and you want to know, there is a report that came out. Well, it came out last week, but it came out on Thursday last week, saying that the coronavirus has wiped out any chance of any fans going to the Bahrain Grand Prix. They've announced, I think it was last Wednesday or Thursday, and we didn't talk about it. No fan can go to see the Bahrain Grand Prix at the track. The only people that are allowed to go are all, so they're giving marshals. They'll be like each corner, so that's like 10. That's like 25 marshals. Oh, somebody else left session. It's Thingy's left the session. That's annoying for him. So we've got marshals not coming to them races. Marshal had to go and camera crews and that, but no actual spectators. And here we go. Then just back to the console. Had he got the move on, Lonnie stuck because David now wants to get the slipstream and get through. Bax has done it. Bax the console has got through, and David now is the next victim on Lonnie. I think Lonnie maybe made a mistake somewhere because he wasn't looking like he was going to lose this race. He didn't, and we do have 2 cars off at the first corner. We do. Oh, and David's tapped him. Well, you've seen it on stream, ladies and gentlemen. You've seen that on stream, and if you guys want to clip that and send it to Stuart, you can do. Stream got it. There he did, and that is not good for Interceptor because he's down now in 5th, right behind Boston Rowe and Dalavan, who were having a nice scrap. They were, and Ginetta now has made a little mistake as well and has let Alcagram through, which is quite a surprise. But let's see what Make has got on this. Everyone else here, as you can see, I'm just going to go on to now, are pretty much away with this one. They're not really pushing and trying hard. But what a disappointment that is. We've already lost 3 drivers in this race, and I know we don't restart races, and I know we shouldn't restart races, but I'm going to say this now. I think we should have a rule in Gavra where if we are to a certain limit of drivers, we should restart. Now, I know we can't restart with just 3 leaving, but I should say maybe if we go down to like 4, or if we go down to anything like 6 drivers, so 10 have left, we can then restart and have like a shortened session. But now we can't, because we've only 3 have left, and one was... I would say to the guys, I'd say this to you now, I'm not going to be anything harsh to say this to Duke Martin, but yeah. There, Duke Martin, I do like it. But anyway, if you are listening and you want to, please do smash like on that. And Bez has left the session as well, so Bez has decided he's had enough of this tricky circuit, and Joanna has hit the wall in a tricky situation. She has looked, and poor old Joanna, she's in the pit lane now, I think, getting some bodywork taken off, and she's in her pit box. Maybe glitched on my screen a little bit, but she's in her pit box, so that's good to see. But that is not good to see from her point of view. No real battles anymore, so I can talk about some stuff. Actually, we have one, which is Ginetta and Alcagram, who are battling away, but I think we should do that. And I know people will say, no, James, you can't Oh no, Joanna. Yeah, indeed. I have no idea what happened to her. I saw there was some. I'm gonna go on board on these cars. I saw there was some contact into corner one, and there was two cars that went straight on to the vision sign there. But I didn't know it was Joanna, and it's a shame for her. She's done so well this year. I'm telling you, so well this season so far. She's done so well. She's got so high up in the championships, in the races. Races she manages to complete maybe in the first few races she's done. So the 3 races we've had this season, or the two she's done this year, she's done so well. She's been up to like 6th, 7th, and then she crashes, and then that retires the car, or she goes in the pit lane and loses the positions. But then in one of the cases, internet problems and kicked her out, which is very surprising, very annoying, as you say, very, very annoying. As these 3 here still mega battling around, they are here. It's a lovely time to mega battle actually for Lonnie here, Alcagram and Ginetta here. Ginetta actually is really close to the back here of Alcagram, and I think he could make his way through here. There's only 12 racing, so I don't think he will. But an opportunity maybe will come as Pet Bib now up past the driver in the pit lane, who she needs to get out of the pit lane, or she's going to be back for the second or third time here, and she is. But yeah, it's been absolutely brilliantly here to see what can happen. But yeah, it's a lovely race day. It's a lovely day to be racing, and I just think great to see all this happening here tonight. As here he goes. Is he going to dive? Oh, he is! He is! Oh no, Alcagram, what are you doing? Hitting Ginetta there. That's not what Alcagram should have done. Ginetta should have done though on Alcagram. But that is not on there. That's not. It's a quick late break. He was like, right, I'm going to go down the inside. Right, I'm going. Break. No, I've hit him. And that's just a pot luck sometimes. You see a gap, you go for it 'cause you're a driver, and your instinct is like that, and then you don't do it. As another driver leaves, I think that's Joanne. I think that's Pet Biv. Yeah, Pet Biv has now left the station, so he's now decided he's done enough racing for the night. 11 drivers racing out of 16. It's not going to be on. But no, what I mean is, we should definitely have some sort of rule saying under 6 drivers, we just call it quits and we restart the session or something. But we don't tonight. Only do that, by the way. I'd only say to do that if we're like in the first like 10-20 minutes of the race. But yeah, as here he goes, then he does. Can Ginetta get packed through here on Alcagram? The only battle we've got this is because everyone else has pretty much pulled away. It's kind of annoying. It's annoying a little bit, but at the same time you've got to know Joanna's still in the pit lane, so she's going to be in the pit lane for a little bit of time. Pet Bib is still watching the race, by the way, but he's in the pit lane here. I'm losing my voice because was so shocked that Ginetta was actually. Ginetta, was actually going to go straight down the inside there and smack him off. Will he do it again, or will he just be more conservative this time? No, he's going for it again. Here he goes. Nope, he decides to back off this time. I think that's a fair representation of this race. You don't really want to do it too much throughout the race all the time, which I think is fair enough for him to do. Here it is. It's very, very annoying. Now, let me have a look and see what we've got. So it is Bax in the lead, David, Dalavan, Boston, Interceptor, Lonnie, Alcagram, and Ginetta in the positions of their marks. So yeah, I do know the drivers now. We've been doing this for a little bit of time. So basically what you do is, in a new championship, you get used to the drivers quite quickly. Here you do at Gavra. Hey Jukebox, I've had enough. It's just bad luck for me this season. Raider Fader, what is your gamer tag on PlayStation? Is it Raider? If it's Raider Fader, I don't know who you are, but you've left the session. You probably asked somebody, I don't know who you are, but you've left. You did race then. But Ginetta here, really close to the back of Alcagram, as we say. Here, as the leaders cross the line now and head down into corner 1, they go, and then we can find out who you are, and then I can talk to you. TTV, yeah. It's not. I'm not saying it's your bad luck. I'm just saying the tracks maybe aren't your favourite circuits. Like I get that a lot with racing. You practice a lot on just a couple of circuits, and for me, Ginetta there went nearly on 2 wheels there. Ooh, crikey, that was close. But no, I do indeed like it, and I think everyone does it. You look at the championship, right, and you think what's going to be my favourite circuit, and then you practice them. I know drivers practice every circuit every single week, and they practice like 2-3 hours a day, and they really take this seriously. And I appreciate drivers for that. I don't take racing seriously, which is really annoying, but you know. Ginetta though, really on the back of here he is. I just think he just taps the wall constantly. He's not looking good of shape for his car, really. Here. But no, I think for me it's going to be 10. I think for me the circuits I practice the most are Donington Park, Silverstone, Nürburgring, and Hockenheim, and maybe Watkins Glen. They're the 5 circuits I practice the most, and you know, I've took my time on them. And then because I then got the battle gamer pass, like the season pass just for my birthday last year, so last September. I've just been practicing them circuits constantly, so I know them as well. But we're still going. We're still going strong. Still going strong. It is very nice indeed. So, any comments, any questions, anything like that, you can let me know, because we haven't really got any battles really in this race, as you know. Mine are Silverstone, Donington, Alton, and this road circuit is brutal and unforgiving. Generally agree. I hate this circuit. I love driving it, in the sense of put me in any car on free mode, and I love doing it. Put me in a single player or non-single player lobby with actual drivers who you're battling around with, and you are just crashing constantly. I was around here in my friend's league that I don't race anymore because I quit that because we finished our season. But we did a project. We did a 70. We did a. There's 16 of us like this, but we're in LMP1 cars, and it was brutal. Like literally, I was going into like the last sector, and I crashed like so many times. It was like an hour race. It was brutal. But here we go. Ginetta now in the back of Alcagram still. We're going to head up the field in a bit, because there is a little tiny battle up the head, and I'll see where Dalavan is. Bottom row, sorry, is close enough to Dalavan. But yeah, and it's brutal. But here we go then. Ginetta, is he going to make his way through Ginetta? No, he decides to back off again. So up we go then. To the battle we go. Joanna, is back racing, ladies and gentlemen. So just for all of you who like it, Joanna as a racer, here she is racing again around the circuit. She's come back out, and get 11th will be very decent for her. But Dalavan and Boston Row, how close are they? They're about maybe 4 tenths off each other, and I think that's really nice indeed to say. That is here as they're coming to the line now. So the leader, top 2, have a gap of 3 seconds over each other. Well, backside has a gap of 3 seconds of David, and then David has a gap of about 8 seconds, well 7 seconds now over Dalavan and Boston Row, this battle here. And then Boston Row has a massive 12 seconds over Lonnie. So that tells you something. Lonnie now crosses the line, so that's how close it is there. So it's quite a spread out field tonight. Here it is. Ginetta is right on the back, of course, of Alcagram still, but Boston Row here has a quicker time. Sorry, I don't know why I was doing it in that voice then. Really don't. But yeah, Boston Row has a quicker time now. He's just gone quicker in the middle, in the first sector. If I sound a bit agitated now and a little bit like, oof, and maybe just questioning things, somebody's talking to me and we're having a little bit of a talk. She was like talking to me earlier, and it was like, yeah. But anyway, I don't need to get involved in that. But yeah, as we're heading around now, we are. Nice to see this. Here it is. But can Boston Row get through? It'll be the best stop finish I think he's ever had, a third. But That gap's gone up. Oh, we have a... Oh, who's that? Is that Sienta? Nope. Who was it then? It still says yellow. Oh, Make makes a mistake in the last corner there. That's a very surprise. Oh, it's Joanna. No. She made a mistake down the start line straight. That is not good for Joanna there. She made a mistake down the start line straight and she's going quite slowly down here. Now she picks up speed and heads away, but oh my goodness me, that was really a mistake from Joanna there. But there it was. I can't believe that. But now we head back to Boston Road down Seaside Way. Here we can. The gap's gone up again, so I always... Okay, I'm going to say this now with Boston Road. He loves every sector on this circuit, Boston Road, except the last 5 corners. But we got Sienta now right on the back, literally. I thought he was about to touch the back of the car there with Alcagram, because that's what he looks like on the screen, on the mini-map. But yeah, he really is going around really nicely here. I think it's really a really nice thing here, this. But yeah, anyway, as you're heading around here now, they are I'm just keeping an eye on Boston Road's back gap and what the kind of gaps are between each driver, you know, just like that, because that's always what you do. And it looks pretty nice. I just don't know with Sienta really. It just feels like he's not going to put pressure on Alcagram here with 6 minutes and 22 seconds to go of this race, of course. Here we do, and it looks like Alcagram, I just think, has got the 7th position sewed up here. Joanna, though, needs to finish, and she will get the full points. She'll get the full 11 points. If she doesn't finish, then she won't get the points. I don't think that's kind of how it works in Gavra, or it's over 90% of the race, I think. So she needs to be in until after 5 minutes to go. If she stays in it till about 4 minutes to go, she gets the points. Anything, if she retires now before 4 minutes to go, then I don't think she'll get the points. But yeah, so here we go then as we head around here. As always, Sienta has got past Alcagram, so Alcagram made a little mistake there, or got a good move there, got past, but no, he's made another mistake, Sienta, and Alcagram's back through. Oh my goodness me, it's a pimple, it's just an effect there. He gets past Sienta, then doesn't, and makes a little mistake. Maybe he made the mistake happen for Alcagram, and he just hit the wall and was like, I'll let you back through. I don't know, I wasn't really paying attention, I generally wasn't. I can go back and look at the stream if you really want me to, just to tell you what happened. And yeah, I'm just annoyed. So you know, I don't want to go back that far. I want to go back like 40 seconds. No, wrong bit. Just checking where Sienta got through though. No, it wasn't. So I don't know where it was there. It must have been. I don't know. You can tell me in the comments if you saw it. But Sienta now has let Alcagram pretty much go. It's now nearly a second or two. Back up to the Boston Road battle. That's now up to like 2 to 3 seconds as well. So I think everyone's settled in their positions now and just got to clock in laps and do the best they can. I think that's going to be the case now, which is fine by me because. Take it or leave it. I've got things. Somebody wants to talk to me about just like general things, so I'm fine with it. But I just don't know. But yeah, anyway, we are done with pretty much battles for now. So Alcagram is gonna. I'll keep an eye on that because that's going up and down constantly. Alcagram and Sienta is, or Sienta is, that gap's going constantly down. Oh, we had a little mistake there. I think that was Dalavan in the background, was it? Was it Dalavan? No. I think it was Kinquin. Yeah, it was Kinquin who made a little mistake there. Just tapped the wall a tiny bit, which can cost you a little bit of a temp. And it's really easy around here to just hit the little tiny tire walls. There's a few tire walls on Ginetta, and it costs you a little bit. as I say. But there he goes around King Quinn. Does very nice driver King Quinn is. Never seen him in a proper championship. Don't know really what his background in Gavra is, but the couple of races he's raced that I've seen him in, he's been impressive. Done alright. He has. As the gap's gone back down to about 0.5 with this Ginetta battle, and I think that's fine. I think it's generally just been a really good experience and a really good time, and I think we just got to deal with it. That Ginetta will not get through. Alcagram though does have a penalty. Is it a good one though? Is it a good penalty? That's what I want to. It's a 1 second penalty, so no, it's not a good penalty for the regards of Ginetta. Sorry, he doesn't regard this as a good penalty for him because he needs to be under a second. He is at the moment just, but if it was a 3 second one, he'd be rubbing his hands with glee because he'd be like, yes, I've got the penalty and I'm going to win this. 2 minutes and 25 seconds to go. It's my drive of the day time, ladies and gentlemen. Drive of the day limited. James Boyle. James's turn. So it is looking like Bax is going to win this one. I'm going to give it to Boston Rowe. I know you're thinking why he's not done amazingly, but he's done great. He's up to 4th and he's keeping the gap consistently to Dalavan. So Boston Rowe's my drive of the day. He's just done really well today. You saw him in qualifying, did really well. Came 4th, sorry, and today he's just keeping a qualifying 4th. You've got to I could give Bax it. I just don't know. Let us know in the comments, guys, your thoughts. I know we haven't seen the top lot really this race. Let's go up to them now. We'll keep that battle in mind in a minute. Yeah, here we go. That's the gap to the lead. So it's gone down from 3.4 as it was a couple of laps ago to the 2.6, and it's been consistent like that for the last 2 laps. It has, as they cross the line now, and the white flag waves, and we're on to the last lap of the Grand Prix. Here we are, here tonight, last lap of the Ginetta Evolution. Part 1 is go. Here it is, and I think it looks all good though. It does. Let's see. That gap's gone down. That gap's gone down dramatically. Here it has, as he goes for the move there. Ginetta does. Looks like he was going for the move there, but didn't actually go for it, which is a very surprise. Here it is. But this is officially your last lap of the race with 58 seconds to go. So we literally have this last lap now. So everyone now heading around. Here they are. Receive the white flag. The white flag is now fluttering down on everybody here. So as King Quinn and Joanna now are like laps down, they're going to get their last lap flag as well. Now they are. Let's see. Ginetta here really wants to get through here. They do. Not because he wants to. He's going to try and get through. Well, actually, where is the leader though on the circuit? He's here, back to the console. Yeah, he will just miss out. He will come out the last corner and head to the line with about 7 seconds to go, and then get to the line with like a couple of seconds over. He will, and that's back to the console for you. He will. Here he comes, then back to the console. He races perfectly. He was second from a bit of the race from David. He made a great move on Dalavan, sorry, to get through. Then David got through there, and here they come then. Back to console, comes out the last corner now, and will win the race. Here he does. Back to console, wins your race here today. Where is David? I hear you ask. He's made a spin. David spun this. Wow, David spun this. It means Dalavan and maybe Boston Rowe will get the podium here, will it? Let me see. Dalavan then to the line in second. David just gets third from Boston Rowe. From Boston Rowe, there he does. Where's Lonnie when you want to know him? Here he is, look, he's very happy. I think Lonnie is with 5th here on this tricky circuit. So there he comes then across the line to get that 5th position now. As here they come then after the last corner. Alcagram and Ginetta here. Very quick race this was here. As here come Alcagram and Ginetta then. They're not going to be doing anything. Nope, Alcagram and Ginetta cross. Now King Quinn will cross the line. As there he is, he's just done it there, as you see. Or was that Interceptor? No, that was Interceptor. So Interceptor was behind him just. Okay, that was where I made the mistake then. It was Interceptor that crashed out. Or was it? No, it wasn't. It wasn't. But here comes Make HRB. To the line he comes. Thank you everybody for watching tonight. I hope you did enjoy. I love doing this. They're quite short races, so you don't get much time to talk really. But here he comes then, does Make across. And right behind him is Joanna. Lovely for her. She actually gets a finish for once. So she'll be very delighted with that. She'll get the points. Very nicely indeed she will. And here she comes then, very slowly she comes. She's going to stop and wait until like 5 seconds to go, I think. 3, 2, 1. And she doesn't actually finish. Wow. to get to DNF, I think, there. No, she does finish, but she finishes really low down. But there we go then. It was Baxter Console winning with 20 laps completed in 30 minutes and 5 seconds. His fast lap was a 1:29.017. Second was Dalavan with a 1:29.582. Third was David. Fourth was Boston Row. Fifth was Lonnie. Sixth was Venter. Alcagram 7th. Of course, Alcagram had that 1 second penalty, so Venter popped him anyway and beat him because he was 0.8 behind. There, that makes it safe. There it does. Well, 0.4, but 0.6 behind. Sorry. Then it was Intercept 2 in 8th. 9th was Make. 10th was King Quinn and 11th was Joanna. Pet Biv was in 12th and retired on lap 6 apparently, and pitted once before that and then retired. So there you go. They are your 12 classified finishers of this race. We did have another 4 drivers, of course, who did crash out. I'm just trying to think who they were. We had Alianzo and TTB Alianzo, and we had Duke Martin and one other driver who did go out as well. I can't think who he is, the other driver, but another driver as well who did leave. But anyway, that's it. A very nice 11 car finish there. Well done to Joanna for actually finishing, and well done to everyone here tonight to make it there through safely without penalties. Alcom has a 1 second time penalty, so that means that he will pop down a position. So Venter will go in front in 6th, and he'll go down 7th. But he can probably appeal that with the stewards after. Maybe you can. I don't know in this league, but in other leagues, I mean, you can appeal that with the stewards, and you can get that with a vote if it's a sensible appeal with like the right justification. You appealing it, if it makes sense. But yeah, that's kind of it. Kind of. Let's just get my breath back for a second. Let me just be quiet for a second so I can get my breath back. Here then, so as we're just looking at the timing sheets here, I said around 20 laps. We got that spot on. I did absolutely spot on. Well done to the calculator that I calculated it on. Very well done. 20 laps are completed there. 13 minutes, 14, 15, 16, all that. Now I don't think anyone will want to join tonight, will they? Interceptor probably won't. The German probably won't. Interceptor probably won't because he's right the way down there. I'll try and save that, and just so we can maybe use it in the future if you want, guys. It failed to save. Okay, right. So there you go then. That is it. Everyone else is waiting in the session. If you did enjoy, of course, do please, of course, smash like and subscribe. Let us know your thoughts of the race, guys, in the comments down below. I know there'll probably only be like 4 or 5 of you watching right now, but you know, it's going to be interesting to see your opinions in the chat. If you are in the Ginetta Evolution chat, let us know, because there are some great racing tonight. Well done to everyone. It was a brilliant race. Very well done to Savienta and to Alcagram and to Boston Row, Lonnie and Dalavan when they were having a nice scrap for positions early on the race. We saw they were like our main focus tonight. A good battle as well from Bax and David and Dalavan in the race as well to actually get the lead as well. And then really we just talked about them and talked about the topic and just that. But yeah, that's it really. I thought we would be out by now. I thought we would be out into the main lobbies by now. We sadly aren't, so I'm going to have to leave and do this. But anyway, guys, yeah, if you did enjoy, as always, smash like and subscribe. I sadly have to go tonight quite early, so I won't be able to go and do interviews tonight. I would have done if I felt up to it, but I can't because I've got something to do. But anyway, please like, subscribe, guys. Very nice racing. Well done to all drivers. Sadly, no interviews tonight, and I'm being Kedwell 5. That is the that is the evolution done. That is the Ginetta evolution done for the first time this year. It is done. We are done. Stage 1 of the Renault Evolution. Bit sad, really, of the Renault, of the Ginetta Evolution. What am I saying Renault for? I don't know. There could be a Renault Evolution. You've got a good thing there. You do. We wait a week, so next week we do not have a race, and then the week after we're at Watkins Glen Short. The week after we're at Kota National, Brands Hatch GP, and then Imla. We are there. So join us in 2 weeks' time for the Watkins Glen Short. But from all of us here at Gavra Racing and the Ginetta Evolution team, we hope you enjoyed this broadcast. Please like, subscribe, and all that. And well done to Bax again for winning. We'll be back in 2 weeks. So from all of us, have a nice break, and we'll see you in 2 weeks. Goodbye.